Greetings and welcome to City Skylines Deepburg. So in the last episode, episode 11, 10, we're in episode 11 now. We built the what's it called? Metro. We built the metro system. So we have this really nice looking metro goes across, that's there, and does that. So for those who don't actually see how this is laid out, if you live in the Deepburg Bay, you take the northern line or the southern line into Central Park. When you get to Central Park, you can switch over to the blue line, and that will put you into the Chaos Sky Bay, which is part of this bay area. It's more of a river, really, but no one cares. Push you into this area here, which you can then, which obviously work is there. But if you want to work in the Renaissance Nom Nom Arms Dealers area, then you transition here into the orange line, and you can either go to RJ North or RJ South. So it's a nice little. There's a couple of transition points on the thing. So what we're going to do today is we're going to build up the Nom Nom Dealers industry area up this way a bit more. So their plan is to build it all the way up here. So maybe up to the tree line, maybe more. I don't want to go too big with the area because industry areas produce a lot of traffic. So maybe just round the lake to where the tree line is. Maybe stop there. I want to then have a connection onto the highway around here somewhere, so the traffic doesn't have to use this connection here for everything. But I also want to put maybe another one. I think the railway line. Yeah, railway line is here. So we can tap into the railway line somewhere on this system. I want to put it over here if possible, so we can get traffic in. But that could cause a problem with traffic all going to one railway station. So we may need a second railway station over here, which makes perfect sense. Pull it off of there, stick a railway station there, stick a railway station here. Traffic splits in two, pulls traffic away from this road, and then back here we have the extra highway connection. That might work. We'll find that out later on. But we won't build all that today because we're not going to have the money for it all the time. But anyway, that's the plan for the Renaissance Nom Nom Arms Dealers. After that, if we can get the upgrade ability to buy a new piece of land, I want to build this section here into a new residential area off the side of the Deepburg Bay. Now I want this one to feed a subway line into the northern section, maybe even a subway into the southern section. But I also want, if possible, to have a dedicated trunk line coming through that will pop into one of the, well, probably into the northern section of the RJ pipe. But I'm not sure we'll even do that. Probably won't. Because this looks like it's not handling the load too bad. I'm going to talk to the station really quickly. It's busy, but it's not overly busy. So I think the stations can handle more people going through there if they need to. And these end stations are relatively empty. So and the park's right there, so it would make sense to dump people off near the park if possible. So let's get started with the build over here. So let's get out of the transportation view and then deal with our first problem of the day, which is this congestion problem here. If we unpause, we can see that the congestion here is caused by one major factor. These cars are coming up here, well, trucks and all, entering into the lanes here, going down the road, and then they're merging here. And they're merging with a stop, which is always very frustrating. And then stop, and then suddenly, boop, it's stopped now. Right, so that doesn't solve any problems at all. Now, if we go check our transportation, metro, for that road there, because that's the one where they're causing it, we can see here on the nice purple, go away, Thompson Highway, thank you, that all these vehicles are coming on. Even here, they're all merging into one lane here. And then they use that one lane to come up here, but then these guys come in, and they merge into, remember this is like a 4 or 5 lane. It's a 4 lane. They're all merging into 3 lanes, come up here, and then they get here and they merge into 2 lanes, and this is still a 4 lane highway. And then when they pass this junction, they expand into 3 and then back into 4. Then they drive down here, and then just here you can see they start splitting off again, back into 2 lanes, even though it's still a 4 lane highway. And so we're getting this congestion whenever that happens, especially where there's vehicles coming in and then merging, force themselves to merge it, instead of using all 4 lanes. And eventually, after a good hour of playing around with different settings, I found the setting that does it, that solves it. And it's a part of the Traffic Manager President Edition. So what we're going to do is change a few settings in here. So in general, everything pretty much stays the same, nothing really to worry about there. On the gameplay, the magic setting is this Enable Enhanced Vehicle AI. This basically means that the AI is a little bit smarter and will choose the lanes a bit more intelligently than the stock ones. Also, dynamic lane suggestions. What percentage of the vehicles will actually use the road ahead to figure out what lane they should be in? And I'm going to say, unless we get performance hits, every vehicle on the road should be using dynamic system. Now, that might hit our frame rate, and we can always lower that later on if it does. And I'm also, for fun of it, going to turn on more realistic parking. Leave that one off. No, 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 no. Vehicle flow priority rules at junctions with time lapse. We don't have any time traffic lights, so ignore that for now. Vehicle aggression. Let's leave them alone. Private cars and trucks on bus lanes. Yes, if I have a bus lane, I want buses on it and nothing else. Enable highways for lane merging splitting rules. Let's go with that. I'm not sure what that one actually does, but let's turn it on. If it has specific merging rules, let's see what they do. And heavy vehicles prefer outer lanes on the highway. Yes, keep them out of the way. We may turn some of these off later on if they get in the way. Evacuation buses can ignore traffic rules. Yes, they are evacuation buses. They have priority on the road. We're not going to put any overlays on. We're not going to do any maintenance stuff. But the key one for this, oh, by the way, reckless driving, path of evil is an option. Yeah, so the main two of these two here, though, enable enhanced vehicle AI and dynamic lane change. Now, this is per save, so make sure you save the game after you do that. Now, if we go back to that view for how vehicles are traveling on that one bit of road, and we unpause it, you watch how they start using the extra lanes up. We go full speed there, we go immediately more traffic starting to use those lanes. And obviously, as time goes by, these purple lanes will start using it as well. It's just that they currently haven't found a better route yet. But you can see more and more vehicles are wanting to use that now. And the lane blockages here are clearing up. And if we just drop off of that view, you can see here, now vehicles here are on all three lanes instead of just the one lane. And if we let it run for a little moment, we should see, hopefully, this is cleared up here. And it should start to clear up here a bit more. And these vehicles are moving better than they were. And this is difficult, and this was all the way back to here, so that's why we had to sort it out. But look how it's, yeah, it's definitely clearing up a lot faster now that they're using all the lanes available to them. And there we go. I would say that's pretty much cleared up the congestion here. And once that gets out of the way, there we go. We should now start seeing these vehicles moving onto the highway at a more reasonable rate. Yes, I don't mind them backing up a bit here, because look at that, it's all the way back down there. It's clearing all the way down. And if we switch to that view again, we can see here that they were using all the available lanes to themselves. There we go. And down here where our big congestion problem was, where they were using only 2 lanes. They're using all 4, and a lot of vehicles are using them. Down here you can see that the vehicles are coming in quite strong. Wrong way. They're coming in quite strong here, and they're using all available lanes. And now there's no congestion here at all. So that one setting, and it's just the one setting I've tied out. The ones we changed, the ones I was trying to try them out, see what they do. But yes, it does appear that one setting does clear up a lot of the problems. Also, we had some congestion on this road I noticed earlier, and that does appear to have gone as well. So that's cleared up a lot of the traffic problems here. Now, it might cause some frame drops. It might, because every vehicle on the road is going to be repathing themselves on a regular basis. And if it does cause too many problems, we'll just lower the number down, and hopefully it won't cause too much congestion. Okay, and that being said, we are now 8 minutes in. We haven't built a damn thing because we've been explaining everything from the last episode, but more importantly, we've been fixing that damn problem there. Okay, let's get building over here. So we do need more industry. There is a demand for it. And I say I do want to put the train station here, so I'm going to leave a bit of space here for the train station to come in. But we're doing a road for the train station, so we'll ignore for a moment. What's our garbage collection like anyway? We were always having an issue with that. Our garbage processing capability is quite high now. Ooh, you're empty. That means I can destroy you and put industry buildings in your place. Boop. There we go. Perfect. So our recycling plants, which do I have these guys around? Hey, there you are. Our recycling plants are getting to their capacity, basically, which is fine. Hopefully that's just because of that, but we'll find out later on. But you are getting quite high on the list. Now, according to this, though, our garbage processing status is pretty good. Our capacity is 432,000 units per week, and we're producing 261, so I'm guessing the level of these are high because we've been emptying that garbage dump there. Okay, so let's start building. Now let's start on the northern side, since we know we have a train station here and a train station there. We can plan just to stay away from the edges for a short while and make the roads the way they should be. So first of all, let's get some nice straight roads in here. Now you don't want fancy roads, because if you had fancy roads, that'd be a problem for you. So if we bring this up now, I want to bring these roads straight, but then we'll diagonal them across here like we did the others. So let's see, if we did that and then that, yeah, that would go quite nicely. So we go up to that point there, boop, and take you with us up to there, boop, and we'll leave this section blank for the train station. Now this might cause a problem with the trains themselves, with the amount of trucks coming off of this, but we'll have to figure that out if it becomes a problem. Now can I do that without a bridge forming? We can. I'm not 100% sure I like that. You know what, we'll keep that if we can get the dip on the land out of it. Landscaping. Level 2, medium size, just raise that up there. Like that. If we can do that, hang on a minute. That's bulked it up a bit too much there. Let's just take the edge off that. There we go. Let's try that with a road, and if it doesn't have a dip too big, we'll be okay. Boop. Now my question really is here. I can't tell, but it looks like all the land is usable. This side we will not be planting anything on, so there won't be anything going on this side because I think it's just weird if we put stuff there. All right. So those 4 will go out that way, and then here we'll go diagonally up this road here. So if we take the road here now, I want, what was the angle we chose over here for this change? Because I like this change of direction that we did. This was, I can't actually tell the angle. It looks like about 140 degrees, based on what I saw here. 130, yeah. I mean, it doesn't have to be exact, but I would like it to be nice. Nice angles would be good. So if we rotate the camera so they're straight, and we did that. Now I don't want a bridge, so you might end up just stopping like that anyway. I don't want to do just there just because you feel it. Right. 140 would put us there. Would put a bridge there. So if we take you to there and put you onto a bridge, again we can always stick off the edge. So we'll do 140 degrees, like that, and then we're going to want you to space out a bit more. So we'll take you out to the edge of your limits and bring you down here, and then what we'll do here is continue to like that, so they line up with their counterparts properly, like that. And we'll do the same with you. There we go. So that just gets them to line up with a straight corner piece, you know, not, yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You stop doing that, and we'll take you to about there. I don't want to go much further. It's got that little bump there. I want to get you to about there then. Send that up there. Get rid of those cross pieces so that they connect up to that. There we go. And then you will continue on up here. I'm going to have these going. They're going to be quite large sections, but they're going to be quite gritty for the industrial area. To about there. Okay, and then that one comes up. And I'm not going to build any further than this for now, because I just want to make sure we get this in place. But I want to make sure these roads are going to be in their appropriate positions. Now let's get the cross lines in. Going down. Now we wanted one every. Here we did it every like 2. Yeah, we have one in the middle and one either side. So that makes sense there. And I think actually for industry it would make sense to keep it roughly the same. Just do that across all of every 2. Yeah, let's do that every 2. Keep an eye on our cash flow. Well, we have 200k. We're fine. Right, so you're there. I don't want to do it up on the triangle because that just seems like a bad idea for vehicles coming down the triangle. So we'll ignore the bend piece and we'll do it from. Should we from there? It would leave these ones as quite large. That's the problem. So if we do it from here, we hit your bend. But actually, your bend wouldn't be a major issue, actually, because it's only a 3-way piece, whereas these are 4s, and it wouldn't be like a diagonal on that. So that should be okay. This is a bit bigger than I'd like it to be, but I can. I don't want to put another one in there. I'll just leave that one quite large. It'll be okay. It'll be fine. Get rid of these now. We don't need them anymore. And we put one in every 2, so one goes there. Boop. You've got 2 there. You've got way more. I don't know why you've got more. That is bigger though. Huh. Let's play safe again. Let's test something. So if we put you in 1, 2, that would put you to 2 markers there. Now, if I just build this right across in one big piece, 1, 2 would put you there. And then we build that across. I think what happened was, because I built like mini roads in here as well, it kind of threw off the positioning. So if I put you to that, and put you to that, we should be able to do the 2 markers. There we go. Back to 2s. Boom, 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 boom. And you're out of alignment now, which I don't care about because it's... See, the point is it's supposed to be 2s because 2 would be 2 position points. So I'm going to take you, and you're going to get destroyed. And you're going to be used as a guide. You'll be used as a guide. So 1, 2, boom, boom. So I want there to be like some big 4 square pieces. So 1, 2, boom. So you can get the maximum number of big buildings in here rather than having tiny ones in there because someone cut a square in half or something. Is that actually right though? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. It should be okay. Let's just double check this out. Pause. I don't want to do this wrong. So not that tool. That one. That one. So if we had a 4x4 there, and a 4x4 there, and then a 4x4 there, and a 4x4 there, we wouldn't actually have a full group. Well, I've been screwing this one up. Right, let's take it back all the way back up here. All the way back up here. Now that corner piece there is kind of limited on what it can and can't be, so we'll leave that one in. Right, but you can go back to there for now. Okay, so to get the best return, we're going to want at least a 2 slot. But for our, and we extend this primarily for the business, the industry stuff. So 1 goes there, then 2, then 3, then 4, and then if the road came down there now, you'd lose these 2, so you'd have a 2 spot. But if we wanted a 4 spot, we'd have to bring the road down there. We'd have to bring the road down there, and that would be every 2 full notch, I guess. 1, 2. We did it there. Let's test this out. 1 there, then miss out 4. 1 there, miss out 4. 1 there. Yes, if we get a full 2 notches, it does add up nicely. We just got to make sure we get the 2 notches because this is industrial street, and in the industry side, it makes a big difference if we get this one wrong. Now we might get some inconsistencies in other areas. So over here, if we were to build on the 2 notch, which is there, it's telling me we should get the same thing. So we should get 1, 2, and we don't. You see, that's the problem with the 2 notch. It doesn't actually do it. And then we build there. But that means that the 2 notch is actually here. Ha! Huh. Okay, well, on the industry area, and probably the industry area only, I'm going to do this all the way down so we get maximum size of industry on it. Cancel that one. We want to have these little blocks of 5s going down before we have a crossroad in them. Now, I say I'm only going to do this on the industry, on this industry, because this is going to be such a large one. I want to make sure the areas are a bit bigger and have full-size areas on them. So then we have 4, skip 4, 4, skip 4, 4, road, boop, and then where's it? There it is. Actually, because right on top of it as well. 1, 2. Thank you, autosave. Much appreciated. 1 there. No, autosave. I saw you trying to steal it. How far we got? We're not going far to go into this, and when we got this done, it's be relatively easy after that because it's only a small piece on the end that we need to worry about. So 4 there, and we will be cancelling these designations. We won't need them once we've got this piece in, so don't worry about it. They're not staying there forever. They're just there for alignment. And then 1, 2, 3, there. And this end's not going to be an issue because it's going to be turning, so we don't have to worry about how far away these road separators are. But let's just mark them down so we can see. We have 1, 2, 3. So that road is actually to the very end of its ability right now. So we'll put this one in so we know where it goes. But we might be having to change these based on the diagonal that they will be constituting with. Get rid of that, get rid of that, so we know they're the end. Clear down all of this so we don't end up building on it. And now we can unpause because there's no reason to have that pause anymore. Right, put you in. Boop, 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 boop. There you go. Up here, you get to come all the way over here. And in there. You could do diagonal into here at some point. I don't know. I don't think so. No, not with industry. Here, on the other hand, though, you could build out by a few notches, and we could probably go through there as well without a problem. Now that one's going to be a problem, though, isn't it? I'm actually not too worried about that one, as long as the ground is going to be okay. And we could do that with a bridge, but I don't feel we need a bridge in this part of the city. There we go. We have a new industry piece built there. Here it's going to be a bit more difficult because of the raised land and lowered land. So I'd say we go and do over here something else. No, this is a bit unlevel, which I don't mind it being a little less uniform than this one. So let's go and pop some of those down really quickly. So if you... Roads. Thank you. So if you would come out here... So you're going to want to go that way as soon as possible, aren't you? Alright, and you can go there, but we're going to have to cut you up there pretty quickly. Which actually won't be a problem, because they're going to be up there in diagonal. So we'll bring you out here to there. Then at 140 degrees, you're going to cut up that road pretty damn quickly. So if I were to put you right on the shoreline here, you're going to take both sides of that road. So you're going to be a single road right in the middle, aren't you? Oh, well, that's not a problem at all. Okay, you come to there. If you were to go 140 degrees up this bank here, would you? Which way is 140? 134, 140. We'll put you in the ocean. Well, in that case, what would we do from here? There would be 140. Wow. There we go. 140 right through the middle. And that'd be one major road, basically. So you are going to want to connect into there, right? As close as even as you can. Have I got a turn on it? It does and it doesn't. I can't quite tell. Can't quite tell on that one. Here we can bring that road out, but there's no real reason to. Put some garbage or something in there, but something bigger if we need to. But those two roads are going to feed this road. That one there can continue out here, and we could. Whoa! No, not have the bend on the road. That's just stupid if you do that. Get it into there. Wow, you do look stupid like that with that bend, don't you? It's actually the hill that doesn't make it look wrong. But here, it just looks really wrong. Move tool. Could you not do that? Thank you. Perfect. Well, in that case, you can have the same fix, can't you? Because you have the same damn curve. Bing. Bing. You might be slightly down. There you go. Bing. 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 Yeah, there's a slight... there's a slight hint there of a bend in the road. But there we go. If they're green, they're straight, basically. I think that's what they mean. Well, for me, they are anyway. There we go. You're not perfect, but you'll be fine. No one's ever perfect in this world. Alright, so they feed that road. This road goes up here. It's a central trunk line. They will have business all the way down it. That's the downside to this road, is it's going to be heavily congested with all the going up and down this road. It's going to connect to this section up here. We could build this out here a little bit, but I'm worried about that being used. I could put bridge across there, but I'm not sure a bridge is a good idea. Might be a good idea though, especially coming off of maybe there, or even off of you. You could go right to there, couldn't you? Yeah, and it would deliver a lot of traffic right to the middle of this intersection from over here. If we could get it from this one though, that would save a lot of hassle. Ooh, look how close that is. Okay, you go across there. Drop your cargo there, and if we could pull that back, you could connect into there, and you will have a curve on this road because this one's going to be pretty good. There we go, nice little curve to the end. Maybe more of a curve to the end, I don't know. I would like it to come out a bit more like that and then curve, but that's just going to add a weirdness to it. How about? Go out there. This is industry, so it shouldn't have too much of a curve on it. But if we do that, it will have a little bit of a curve, but that just helps with the traffic flow, right? And the move tool, we can do that with it. And then here, we can pull that up there and just curve that piece out so it levels off nicely. There we go, and that put that there. There we go. We've got a bit of a curve there, but that will help with the bridge connection. So traffic can come down here, enter the bridge, and come over here and drop off their cargo this side. Neutral space. No, yeah, I don't care. Okay, please tell me that bridge is level. That bridge is level. There's no like big umps over the top of it, basically. I'm happy with that. That's actually really nice. We'll work with that. All right. What's our water and power situation like? Water, good. Power, good. Garbage, good. Good. Well, it's good where people live, shall we say? For the most part. Okay. Let's start getting some industry in here then, shall we? Water pipes. Pipe. Up to the end pipe there. Boom. And you, my friend, go up to there. Boom. And then we'll travel this way. Boom. And you're going to need an offshoot pipe to fill those middle bits in there, but that's not a major issue. Basically that one there is going to have to come up here with them. To about there. Then you just run up here. It'll just run parallel with them for now. There we go, that will do it. Can I get it to line up with them? Boom. There we go. And now this one, we'll do the same here. You go up there. And if you go up there, you can go that way, all the way up the road. Boop. Now we have this little tiny bit in the middle to worry about. And you know what? You can cover that like that. Perfect. That'll cover that piece. That's water, and that means we can start zoning places now. Water levels. We have to keep an eye on the water availability though. Right. What's that? That's a tanks reservoir. Okay. Zoning. Industry. Now, do we want to specialise in industry? Because we have this, we have a zone here. Oh, we haven't actually zoned it. Yeah, I'm not going to do it just yet, but what can we zone you as? What do we have as options? That's not how you do zoning. Zoning's done in here. Industrial specialisation. For this section here, farming, nah, not really. Slightly increases tax income, requires natural resource for fertile land, which we don't really have much in this area. I don't believe. Look at the land situation. What's our resources like? Yeah, this area doesn't really have any good resources for fertile land. In fact, for the most part, this map is fertile land starved in this area. They're all over these areas, which is fine, but no. We don't have any oil in this area. Generic industry is what you already are. We could put you into a forestry industry. Forestry industry, required natural resource, forest, renewable. Well, that's unfortunately here, and that's not where you are. That's fine. So basically you can't really do anything. So you have to say it's generic. Okay, well, generic it is. Well, generic makes goods anyway, so that'll be fine. Just importing a lot of materials. Let's get you zoned in. Zone. Do one block at a time so we know we've got it covered. Boom. For demand reasons. And they go, why would you build there? That's just, you just basically took up 2 good slots. And you. Actually, you did okay. But you. No. Bad industry person. Bad industry. Let's also zone out this section block then. Now that we've got them there, they will be able to supply out this far. And I don't think we're going to be able to do much more zoning in this section given the demand issue. That'll be fine. This road's going to become very busy as a 2-way road. So we may need to make it maybe a one-way road. If we move these plants, we could probably make this into a relatively decent, like multiple, like a 2-lane, 2-way or something like that. Yes, this we could. Now I'm going to very quickly do this weird junction one here. So when we get started on the next piece, it won't be a problem for us. Now I do want to get some offices in place as well. Ooh, that's a nasty little complication there. But I don't want offices to be in this area. I want offices to be near where people live. Because I think, generally speaking, your big dirty industry is out here by itself. Your offices tend to be out near where people live. So we might make this area all offices, for example. depending if we have the people moving in. We don't have the people moving in. What's our next milestone, by the way? 1,500 people. Might need to build a house in this area just to get people moving in. I was hoping to buy this plot of land for the next sort of housing, but we are getting to that point where we're going to need more people moving in, and we're at 1,400. We're so close to people moving to the next level. Also, this road here, we could extend this out. But my plan, provisionally, is to bring this motorway down, swing it across the bottom here, feeding the other areas, and then swing it up there to that. That's kind of the plan at the moment, anyway. To me, junction is really nice, though. Nice and flowy. Alright, so that has been done. We have the RJ zone is prepped and ready for construction, which is working fine. I also have a commercial area over here as well, somewhere, because I think having all commercial in the industry area is not a good idea. You know, not all shops are near the industry. Some of the shops are near where people live. But we could have industry. We could have shops down here, couldn't we? That would really help out. But what I think we will do is we will actually place a line of housing. I did leave this off for a reason, but I'm going to put this down now anyway. Oh, can I have the blocky one? This might help with our need anyway. So bring that up to there, but no further than there. Low density housing up the edge there, and you get a nice view of this bit of a inlet. There we go, and hopefully that will see us having a nice set of houses and an influx of 1,000 people. So close. Is it 1,400 or 1,500? It's 1,500. 15,000, sorry, 100. So we build these houses, people move in hopefully, and then we start seeing more and more stuff. Industry is there. Industry is... where are we? There we are. A new industry is coming online. These roads will get very busy if we don't get the junction set up over here for these. So we have to get those to next episode early on so they can feed, and the train station will be here, so that will be an issue. And we will need to put a subway in going up here to supply the people access to work, and then maybe another one up here if we can get something up here worth connecting to. But until we get around to doing that, where are we? Okay. Sure. Boop, boop. Yeah, I can't move a controller now, which is really annoying. Alright, well, until next time when we decide what we're going to be doing with that bit of land over there. I don't know why I can't move my camera. I can do that, but I can't rotate it, which is really frustrating. Anyway, well, I'll sort that out before the next recording, but now we've got this sort of set up prepped. Industry is not going to be a problem. We now just have to get commercial and housing, hopefully we can get 15,000 people early on while we do the highway junction, so that we can get people over there in a new housing area. But anyway, until next time, comments in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.